And so the final scene. Macbeth is dead, although we don't necessarily know that, or Malcolm certainly doesn't know that yet. But we have a very strange part at the beginning here. When Malcolm and Seward are speaking, we hear that Seward's son is missing. Of course, we know what's happened. And then Ross points out what happened. He says he paid a soldier's debt. Guess what that means? He only lived till he was a man, right? Seward asks, okay, so is he dead? Notice, like a man he died. Is he dead? Ross says yes, and talk off the field, and tries to reassure him. Seward then asks a strange question. This means, did he get his wounds on the front, not on the back? In other words, did he get his wounds in face-to-face combat? Yes, says Ross. Well, then God's soldier he is. I wouldn't wish him a fairer death. Couldn't wish any son to a fairer death. His knell is knolled. His bell is rung, if you like. Okay? Again, notice this sense of an almost, again, quite blunt reaction. The sense that it's about dying a masculine death, a soldier's death. Seward is okay losing his son if he dies that kind of death. Malcolm is not. And this is probably a very, very effective thing if you're going to think about Malcolm to come in. He's worth more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him. Malcolm will do the grieving for his father. He sees it differently than just, he was a soldier who died, that's enough. Seward doesn't. He's worth no more. He parted well, paid his score, that's it. God be with him. Again, appears to be very much a view of that masculine moment there. In comes Macduff with Macbeth's head. Obviously, this is, again, a link back to the story of what Macbeth does to the traitor MacDonald at the beginning with his head. Again, he's the traitor now, as well as the fact that, of course, the Thane of Cawdor has again turned traitor and been caught for it. Macduff introduces him as the king, and says, hail King of Scotland. Everyone hails him. Okay, and we finish with Malcolm's final speech. Best probably brought in for the very, very political nature of it. The political choices he makes. Where he turns the Thanes into earls. Gives them promotion and updates things. He calls home exiled friends abroad that fled to get away from the tyranny of Macbeth. He's basically showing forgiveness for them, even though they left and didn't fight alongside them. He's basically trying to bring people back together. A very political end. I think we're meant to see how different he is from the others. We also have his bluntness as well, like we saw with his father at the beginning. Okay, the dismissal of Macbeth as a butcher with a fiend-like queen. But it appears to end all happily, except for, of course, where's Fleance? What happened to that repeated prophecy about Banquo's children becoming kings? It means it's not ended. There's more to come.